What's up, YouTube? I'm Matt, aka All Luck, and this is Alex, aka Cashern. And we are Kaijudoscope. We bring you news, reviews, and featured matches out of South Jersey to the Kaijudo community. This is our first ever video, so we'll just get right into it. Our background, this isn't the whole team. We have a couple more people who couldn't make it today, but we're, like I said, from South Jersey. We all have TCG backgrounds. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! For a long time. A couple of us played Magic. And we all played Duel Masters when it was around. And that's what brings us into Kaijudo.
We tried to fill that hole with like random card games like Redikai. That
it never worked out.
never worked out.
So,
Wizards of the Coast came through.
yes. So, in this video, we're going to do a Card of the Week review, which we call the Scope. We're also going to have a featured match between Alex and another member of the team, Zach, who's not here right now. And normally this would also be where we would talk about any big news that's going on in the Kaijudo community, but there isn't really anything going on right now that I've found. So, and I don't want to make this video 10,000 days long, so we're just going to jump right into the Scope, which is now. So this is our weekly segment where we take a card and review it, and we call it the Scope. And this is our first ever Scope, and we're reviewing Laser Arm Drakon from Evo Fury. It's a turn 3 evolution off of Drakon's 4,000 power, powerful attack 2,000, and double breaker. And actually Alex has been running it in his deck lately, and so what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna try and break it down into like the 3 parts of the game. Early game, if it comes out turn 3, it's a good chance to really put a lot of pressure. Because there's no reason you're really not going to want to attack. Your opponent's still going to have cards in his hand, so you're going to be like, all right, I'll break 2 shields. You can deal with that, and right then and there, pressure. They're going to want to get it off the field, and if you take it out turn 3, other than Ice Blades, they can't really do anything about it. And if they do Ice Blades at turn 4, you had your Jet Flame underneath. You had Jet Flame Bodyguard. Have it underneath. You can play it the next turn anyway, so they're not really going to do that. So turn 4, they'll probably try and Bone Blades it. Turn 5, Tornado Flame, and it's gone. So like right when it hits mid game, it's a huge target for no reason. Well, for a good reason. But like when it comes out early game, also before your opponent gets a chance to destroy it, it's an evolution creature, therefore it can attack. When it comes out, it will break 2 shields for 3 mana. And that's huge. It will... Now, when we get more towards like the mid-late game, it really just can't compete with any big creatures that are coming out at all. Like, when a Bronze Arm Sabretooth comes out, even though it has the powerful attack, it will lose to it every time. And there's nothing really practical you can do to prevent that.
Even like a Heal Flame can beat over it.
Yeah, even Heal Flame would beat it.
And then late game, the same thing. It just kind of loses out to bigger creatures, but it can be that final push that you need to end the game, which is your goal from the beginning because you're an aggressive deck.
Exactly.
Which I think it shines most in a rush deck.
When you don't even get to the late game.
Yeah, because like the rush deck that I had built for you, the light blue red rush was really good. Even with that deck that was before Evo Fury, and that would end the game by turn 5. So this would just be another way that it can do that effectively, and he's big, especially on turn 3. And then Evo also brought that the 3-drop rush, or the 3-drop fast attack guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rush got a huge boost with the set, but I think that he's like the shining contribution to make them actually really good.
The only problem is like in a rush deck, if you kind of blow your hand really quickly.
That's true.
And then if he's a top deck, you probably just lost a game.
Well, yeah, but I mean that could be said about any evolution creature. If you're top decking, and you draw an evolution creature.
Well, I guess that could be a downside for all evolution creatures.
Yeah, but I mean that's the exchange. That's why he's got more powerful abilities than
Real Solution. Just don't have a deck that lets you top deck.
Yeah. Draw more cards, bro.
Exactly.
Weird thing that I noticed about the art, though, is it looks like his friend just got shot in
It's
the
a very
chest.
sad day.
Yeah, so Laser Arm Dracon's going nuts. I just
Like
wanted to
maybe he
point
went
that
in for a hug and like since he has lasers for arms, he just couldn't do it. And
out.
he just
He blasted
he's just
him.
having one of those bad days, man.
Well, that's why he's so mad.
Yeah. You mad, bro?
But yeah, so overall, I'd say really good card for any rush deck. Obviously, it has to run red, but for rush or for an aggressive build with that wants to run the Drakon engine. The only downside is he doesn't really have that good of Eva bait. He doesn't have like the best Drakon is Gilaflame, and you're probably not going to evolve that into Laser Arm unless you had to. So other than that, I mean, they have a turn 1, but it's not a rush card. It's more of just
Yeah, because it's a
it can only attack
+1,
creatures.
3,000 attack can only attack creatures.
Yeah.
It's a Jet Flame Bodyguard.
So I mean that's good to evolve into Laser Arm, but
He's not the most aggro card.
yeah. Other than that, you have Drakon, Weaponsmith, and Cliff Cutter, which are alright, I guess.
They're 2-drops.
I like Weaponsmith a lot, just because he
Um,
gets bigger, beats over Seneschal.
I like Cliff
Razor
Cutter
Head.
because he won't lose to a Seneschal in a fight.
If
so
you have an Evo out.
yeah, if you have an Evo out, which I think is really important.
Yeah, I suppose. But anyway, overall, I'd say Laser Arm Drakon, good. Definitely a good card. And he's also pretty fun, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no, he always makes your opponent a little scared when he comes out.
And you'll see him in Alex's match against Zach later, which is at the end of this video.
It's scary.
So, but anyway, that's the scope, and stay tuned for the match.
Match.